Hi, it's Angie. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I just have to put out there, I wonder if Nicolas Maduro's, or I wonder if those little sharpshooter American, forgive me if I get this wrong, military went in there. I wonder if they were singing Nicola. But anyways, I did listen to Marco Rubio yesterday talk about how quick they went in there. You know, this is the cream of the crop. No matter what, however you feel about American politics, kudos to the Americans. Okay, so I did do a tea leaf reading last night. There was something wrong with YouTube or something going on, because it took 3 hours for me to upload that video, and I'm not even going to post it. I may do one today, but all I got out of that whole reading is what I want to remind people today is psychics get cryptic messages. Psychic messages are from this plane of the world, and mediumship messages come from those that have passed on. So we get cryptic messages, which are kind of like, I want to say the word Usain Bolt. Some of them come in really, really fast, and some of them, well, you don't really know that you're making predictions. You don't until you press rewind and really understand how this whole thing works. So, same with dreams. Some dreams are very vivid, and some are much more deeper, where you can't remember them. And all I know is that I was with some very, very unhealthy people. The more I think about it, it's the more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more you get together and stay with a narcissist, the happier they are, because they are getting that constant narcissistic supply. So no more. I'm just lighting some beautiful candles here. Hey, I know I say that, maybe that's a little bit rude, but tomorrow is Ukrainian Christmas Eve. I grew up in a Ukrainian family. It's unfortunate that I don't know a lot of the Ukrainian language. It's really, really is unfortunate. And, but, you know, I grew up with, you know, we never even called them Baba and Guido for some reason. I don't know why, but, well, that could have been because my mother hated everything, and female narcissistic psychopath does hate everything. So, and you will attract some very, very unhealthy people, because I was reminded of the racist comments that one person in my deck is the devil in disguise, because that particular person now seems to have landed on native lands. So I know you may not know what I'm talking about, but that is the devaluing people. We talk a lot about, because I was remembering the lyrics, Italiano. We talk a lot about nationalities, but that doesn't mean that you're a racist. Okay, so Spirit knows. You never have to really explain yourself. So let's see what comes out of this Claus deck here. There really was no Santa Claus for us. There really wasn't. The female narcissist is very jealous and envious, and this could be the cryptogenic organizing pneumonia card coming out here, because they tell a lot of lies about you. And some of them that are in that snare face an early death. Okay, so we'll see what comes out here. This is the deranged deck. Oh God. You know, this always reminds me of Nicola, but this is cryptogenic organizing pneumonia. This is the cop card. Now that's brushing your teeth. I get really, really, I have to really be careful when I start talking too much about my mother, because she was in essence a witch. She used to tell us, my bedtime stories were witch stories, a witch out in Saskatchewan. I'm telling you, but the oral health, we never, you know, when we grew up, I was never taught anything. I don't even know how I made it. I just made it. I must take care of, this is tiramisu. Okay, So I must come from some long lineage of tough Ukrainians out there, but my father had wonderful teeth. My father took care of his beautiful, gorgeous smile, and but over the time, you know, things change. So that's the oral health card, practicing what you preach. That is kind of like what I just said about psychics getting cryptic messages. That's my understanding. Okay, so she's the devil in disguise. They are all devil in disguises. That's hilarious. Okay, this card came up yesterday. It's really is a really mind screw up when you comprehend that the one that you fell in love with is very competitive with you. This is where the psychopath gets to know your deep, dark secrets and then turns those secrets, or turns everything that was initially attractive to them, turns it against you and uses it as a weapon. That's the competitive card. They're exceptionally competitive. They're very, very jealous. They'll turn on you on a dime. It's very, very scary when you realize that when you see the mask slip. And for some, it happens after the person has passed on. That's that card. That is the 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. I'm a lone wolf. I enjoy spending time by myself. It took me a long time to get to feeling comfortable with that. But there is the liar, right? That's the Pinocchio card, Geppetto and Pinocchio. Okay, so we'll see what is coming out of the I Spy deck here. I turned to my camera this way. Hopefully, you know, it was a long time for me to load that video, so something ice melts. Not sure what that means. Ice caps, ice melts. Okay, so this is my wisdom card. This is my tawny owl. I was a brownie once upon a time. I was actually a leprechaun when I was a brownie. So it took me a long time, right, to get wise. And healing in nature. Nature is a phenomenal healing source. Okay, so let's take another one. So I have to say, because it could be somebody's birthday today. It would have been my sister's birthday tomorrow. She was born on Ukrainian Christmas Eve. So I'm here to debunk as well that not all Ukrainians are nice people. No offense to anybody out there, but they're still fighting that Ukrainian war out there. I was fighting a war in Canada. You know, there's just a lot of different nationalities here, and narcissism is not, narcissism has no favoritism. It shows up in all different types of nationalities, all different colors, creeds. Doesn't matter if you're white. I grew up with an incredibly racist mother that threatened me all the time. I grew up with a lot of threats. How do you like me now? Okay, there's a reason that a lot of these people that are suffering narcissistic abuse turn to the bottle and pass away at a young age. Okay, I'm not sure if we're going to be bringing up the legendary Elvis Presley. I don't know, but it feels like something to do with Elvis Presley. He is a guiding light here. Okay, so let's take one. Yeah, stay off of my blue suede shoes. Oh, this is the Euchre Queen. This is the dismissive adult. If this person is your parent or a relative of yours or a friend of yours, they dismiss everything. This is the Nene. That's the bird on the island of the Hawaii Islands. The dismissive grandmother or the dismissive friend. Everything is, oh, you're too sensitive. This is a basket case. But you're too sensitive, you have a much healthier life and a quality of life when you walk away from these types of people, because they pick on everything that you do. They name call you. They chastise you. They ignore you. This particular person, this could be something that resembles somebody forever, whoever lands here. I've said it before, this is the sanctimonious one. I never met anybody before that had a father that made them kneel on uncooked rice. And so this could be my return to sender, because these types of relationships, this is the mountain to Muhammad. The mountain to Muhammad, you have to basically be in service to this type of person. And when you disconnect, you have a much healthier life. Oh, Mamba Italiano. That could be the Italiano bread. You'll have unhealthy eating habits when you focus your attention on someone else that accept yourself. You have to put yourself first. Okay, that's stranger danger. Uh-oh, you know, this poison mushroom, this is the international card. We see what's going on with, I wanted to say Manuel Noriega. That was the Panama guy. But we see what's going on an international level of narcissism in the world. They've got that Nico guy arrested. Narcissism, you know, there are different types of narcissists. Some are a beacon of light, okay? Some are absolutely a beacon of light. That's the Canadian card. I'm not going to get too political just yet. We don't know. But that's a poison mushroom. Oh, Mamba. Okay. That's the knee-high to a grasshopper. I'm not sure why I said that, but maybe I have an ancestor around me. I'm forever grateful to my ancestors that are out there, because I'm following in someone's footsteps here. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Okay, please release me. Let me go. Oh, look at that, right? I'm on native lands. This card has come up. This is a friendly reminder of really who brought me here, or who made me. I was conceived on native lands, and I did a 360 or a full circle. This is the circle of life. Because you know, it just really astounds me how Spirit knows exactly what you need and when to pull you out. There are no coincidences. Everything is divinely timed. Like I said, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Somebody's going to land on here, and it's their birthday. Now, let's see. That's the Amazing Grace card. So we'll see what comes out of these. Yeah, I was labeled the B word because my father had children. I was with parents that were unwed. So back then they used the B word. I don't want to say that word today because she kept a lot of secrets. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Oh, there we go. There's the Italiano. I'm grateful for this Italiano guy because he tried to bring us to our knees. This is the Copious Notes card. If you have this type of person as your boss in a workforce, keep copious notes. Copious notes is really what landed us here in one of the most wonderful places in Canada. Not necessarily landed us here, but I'm grateful for this. Was this somebody grow, you know, the word cabbage patch has been coming around me for a while now, but I'm very grateful that I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for resuming everyday content, and I'm also grateful, we are grateful for this particular type of personality because we hired fantastic lawyers when it was time, and they just kind of fell into our lap. But back to Sir Rudy, if you do have this type of boss in senior management, this one red circles you and senses the light in you and senses the jealousy or the capacity that you have. Okay, so they want to bring you to their level. We don't do that anymore. This has been there and bought the t-shirt. So that's the Sir Rudy card. And narcissists will teach you a lot about yourself. When you walk away, you keep away. Oh, Mamba Italiano. That's that George Clooney's aunt. She did play in the Presiding Adventure. Lipstick on your collar. Okay, so this is somebody. This card came up twice today. So this is the Mountain to Muhammad. This is the Euchre Queen. This where someone got punked out here. How do I want to say this? These types of it's the pothead. I don't hang around people that do any sort of drugs whatsoever. Salicylic acid, that's ASA. Anyways, so that card came up twice today. That is the Mountain to Muhammad. When you have these types of friends, these are your frenemies. They have it's the same doll, different dress. You may at some point recognize the difference in friendships that these, well, I hate to say that they're friendships, but the different characters that these cerebral narcissists attach to themselves. They have a wide variety of friendships. You will be in the slot size. You're just fitted in. You're just fitted in as like it's like you have to make an appointment to meet with this type of person. You're a slot size. You're just one of many. Okay, so that could be for the ice fishing group out there. They're cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice our love. There is no love. It's all based on narcissistic supply. They have no empathy. It will bring you to your knees. Aw, here's my father. Brought him to his knees. You know, he was Ukrainian Orthodox. I'm a chip off the old block. So I'm going to do one more in memory of him, because he would have been celebrating a Ukrainian Christmas coming up. On the 6th is the Ukrainian Christmas Eve, and he got himself into a situation really fast. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Very, very sharp-dressed man. You know, my sister is in spirit as well. She had an incredible taste as well. That's how it helped me as I started connecting the dots. That's why I say it's your level of awareness, right? Because a lot of people can tolerate a lot of narcissistic abuse, like I did. I tolerated a lot, but really it comes down to what your level of awareness is. Because what I may say, some people say, oh no, that's, you know, I guess when you're done shoveling enough, or putting enough stuff under the carpet, there's no more room for all that junk to go under the carpet, and then you have to deal with it, and it's going to hurt. But I'm here to tell you that you can survive. Oh, Mamba. Okay, so let's take one final round here. I don't know, this feels like it's a firing round, but I don't know why it's taking long to post these videos. It could take a couple of hours. Hopefully not today. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Okay, I spy. Oh. That's the two-faced predators out there on Facebook. My mama had a baby and her head popped off. I don't do, those are predators. I wouldn't recommend any online social dating whatsoever, but do whatever you want to do. That's a two-faced. It is two-faced, whether you're on Facebook. That's a gang stalking. They gang stalk you in your own personal life. The light, the dark is always attracted to the light. Ooh, I haven't seen this card. This card does come up. We're dealing with yeah, this is look at me. Look at me. This is the me, I, my disease. All narcissistic psychopaths have the me, I, my disease. They will be the center of attention, and you will be providing them with them being the center of attention until you cut it. Cut away from this noodle. These are noodle heads. That's what it is. It's attention, seeking attention out there. And they're desperately seeking attention. Okay. So this is it. Have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe if you wish. There's got to be a message in there from someone, or from someone. There is, or for someone. But, oh, what a tangled web they weave when they practice to deceive. All narcissists get caught at some point. And when you walk away, you keep away. And when you walk away, you are one less person for that narcissist to abuse. So take care. Have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe if you wish. This is the day Critter died. This card, I love this card. I'm not going to show it because it's just got a lot of stuff on it. But death will teach us a lot about narcissistic abuse. And this is the day Critter died. So pay attention to your dreams. And like I said, psychics get cryptic messages. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you. It's all done. Enjoy.